Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today we are going to be making a 10-minute card. And I'm going to make it a sympathy card because even though it's got a lot of gold on it, I think it, I don't know, I just think it'll make a beautiful sympathy card. Sometimes I don't like to make a sympathy card too glitzy, but this isn't really glitzy. So let's get started today. Less chatting, more stamping. Okay, so today I'm going to be using a few different dies from some stamps. Let's see. I'm going to be using Beautiful Motifs. I'm going to be using 2 dies from Beautiful Motifs. And I'm going to be using a punch. This is called Keeping Tabs. I'm going to use that for my sentiment. And then I'm going to use mixed labels for my sympathy with sympathy. Okay, so let's get started and make this nice simple card. I'm going to be using a piece of Very Vanilla. Sometimes I think vanilla is softer than white. It's got a, I don't know, it's got, to me, it's a, I don't know, perfect for a sympathy card. Okay, so I'm going to be adding some black cardstock. And where's my adhesive? Okay, oh, here it is. You don't want to see my table right now. It's pretty much a disaster. So I've got class on Monday, and when that happens, it usually gets to be quite crazy on my table. Okay, now I'm going to be using some designer series paper that's carried over from the last Christmas or holiday, whatever, mini catalog. It's called Season of Elegance. And so this is the designer series paper. It's Old Olive, I think. Hang on a second. Let me tell you what colors. Yeah, it's either Old Olive or Mossy Meadow. Both colors are in here. I think it's actually more Old Olive. It's got a little bit of Mossy Meadow in it. And what I did was I used the Beautiful Motifs, and I cut that out of the center. And so that kind of pops up, right? It doesn't cut completely out, just pops it up. So I'm going to go ahead and add that now. Add a little bit on the sides. Whoa, finger stuck to it. Okay, so this is just a smidge smaller so that there's that black edge will show. Okay, and then I cut out of the Cherry Cobbler another die from Beautiful Motifs, and it's this one. Okay, so that one is got a lot of gold in it. I really love this paper. Love this paper. Glad it's carried over. And so I'm going to go ahead and put a little adhesive on the back. Yeah, so the back of this paper is just like solid without the gold, but I love the gold, so I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to add a little tiny flecks, as small as I can, of the white glue. So I don't get too much glue going on. When you have gold, you can, you know, if you put too much glue on your item and then it's, you know, it gets on the gold, it really ruins it. Okay, so now just pick that up. I'm just going to add that right here. Okay, now I did tie 2 bows in advance. I tied a gold bow and a black and vanilla bow. And I'm going to layer these on top of each other, just like that. So I'm going to use some mini glue dots, and these are the ones I'm going to use today because I want to try to use some of these up. These are from Paper Pumpkin. We get so many mini glue dots with our kits. And to be honest, I like them, but usually I just go for my, you know, my big round mini glue dots. And really, I mean, they just get wasted. So I'm going to add some, I'm going to add these 2 bows together, one on top of the other, just like that. Trim this down just a tad. Okay, looking good. Now I am going to add my sentiment, which is with Sympathy. It's a nice small stamp. I have a piece of vanilla here. So I'm just going to stamp this in Memento Black. And then I'm just going to punch that out with my Keeping Tabs punch. So I'm just using half of the punch, right? I'm not using it as a tab. I'm just using it as a half of it. Okay, so now I'm going to add that with my dimensionals. Whoa. Like I said, it's pretty much a craft-a-lanch. You can't see it, but it's here. Okay, so now I'm going to add this. I think I'll just add it right there. Okay, so a nice simple card, Sympathy card, using some really pretty designer series paper, giving it that black border, picking up the black and the vanilla. Okay, so there's my card today. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Bye.